Yo, welcome to another episode of More Than a Barber. I am your host, AP, and I'm super excited about today's episode. We got something really dope for you today. Man, listen, we got a whole new year coming up, and I'm super excited because this is going to be a year that we see a lot of things happen in the industry and our world at large, and I am super excited. So today's episode, we're going to be talking pretty much about focus. What is your focus plan? I mean, 2024, again, is going to be a mad big year for a lot of us, a lot of success, a lot of open doors, and I cannot wait to step into a new year and a new season.
More than just a barber. Hottest show that's about to hit the streets. Make sure y'all tap in.
So, 2023 is still here, but we about done. I mean, I've seen a lot of success. I've seen a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of situations that really had me like, man, how did I even get here? I had a lot of things that happened in terms of my business, even failed situations that came about. But more importantly, I was able to pull through and really focus on where I want to go in 2024. Listen. 2024 is going to be a year for business owners, for entrepreneurs, those that are really trying to grab it by the throat and kill it. It's going to be a year that you've never seen before. But my thing is this, my question is this, what are you focusing on? And I've always liked to say it like this, you cannot take old baggage, old mindsets into a new season of your life. So my question is, are you that person that's taking old mindsets into a new season, old baggage, old relationships? Man, that is the killer of any person's success. Taking old relationships and baggage into a whole new season of your life. I'm telling you, you gotta understand that being focused, it requires mental toughness. It requires the right support group. And a lot of times I found that when you have the right support group, you're literally going to end up in a far better place. And a lot of people think that they can do all these things by themselves, whether it is open up a business, whether it is, create a new investment. Man, it takes people. It takes the right relationships. It takes super mad focus. Listen, if you are not focusing on what it is that you're trying to accomplish, you don't even have to be a business owner. You could just be a person that's trying to matriculate to the next level. It still takes a level of focus. So my question to you is, what does your 2024 plan look like? Do you even have something on paper? Have you even been thinking about that? Let me tell you, a lot of people try to create these New Year's resolutions, and they haven't even completed the old goals that they set out for the previous year. So my question is, have you even completed, any of the goals that you set out for 2023? I try to read like a book a month, and I'm gonna tell you, I fumbled the bag. I ain't even finna front. I fumbled the bag this year. I literally try to read a book a month because reading is like a safe space for me. I love learning. I love new information. I love even trending topics to break down what it is that, goes into this particular situation and or subject. That is my thing. But this year, I found that time really went by super fast. And there was a time where I wasn't focused. But the reality of it is this. I've learned that I try to supplement. And where I fumbled the bag at in terms of reading, I'm definitely reading articles or, looking at different YouTube clips that's going to help me, overcompensate the things that I at least try to accomplish when it comes down to reading my books. However, it takes extreme focus. Do you know that we all have the same 24 hours of the day? It's like I often think about that, especially me as a professional, as a professional entrepreneur. It's like, how is it that somebody else within the same field can accomplish more in the same amount of time as me or any other person? It's because they focus. Too many times we can have the right mindset, we can have the right, ideas, but if you don't apply that focus, if you don't apply that pressure, as they say, man, you got to apply pressure in 2024. I'm telling every goal that you have in your head, it doesn't become a reality till you put it on paper. That's a fact. Put it on paper, put it where you can physically see it every single day. But at the end of the day, I want you to apply pressure. Apply pressure. A lot of times when we understand that focus requires a level of discipline. It requires a level of, like, who you have in your corner actually pushing you and holding you accountable. Like, do you have anybody in your circle that's saying, nah, you falling off, bro? Like, you said you was going to complete this task. You said you was going to work out 3 days a week, and now you're only working out 30 minutes a week. Like, it takes extreme focus. It takes you having the right people in your corner in order for you to get where you're trying to go. And a lot of times for me, I've learned that I can have the right people around me, and I also can have the right drive. But there's just some days I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like, going to work and doing the things that I normally do on the day-to-day basis. Because sometimes it's a human moment where you just don't feel like it. But I said to myself, no matter what, I'm betting on myself. And I'm talking about the whole house on me. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be able to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish is myself. I'm in control of where it is that I'm trying to go. And same with you. You are in control of where it is that you're trying to go. So I had a moment, and the other day I was like, man, I'm really trying to take 2024 by the throat, and I'm trying to kill it. I'm literally trying to kill it. Everything that I have on paper to accomplish, I'm going to get it done. But the thing is this, I want to pivot. I want to pivot because there is this thing where we say, all right, this year, this is my year. This is my time. I'm finna manifest. And that's my thing. I want to take a pause. For those that say I'm going to manifest myself into success, I have a thing with that. Because you can manifest whatever it is that you want. But if there's no focus behind that manifestation, if there's no drive behind that manifestation, if there is no tenacity behind what it is that you're trying to manifest, I mean, you can have everything on paper, on the vision board. You can go to a vision board party, and them things is a play. I love all of that. But at the end of the day, there has to be some drive and there has to be some focus behind what it is that you're trying to manifest. Don't be like a lot of the people that go into New Year's trying to manifest themselves into a successful career. You have a lot of lazy people trying to manifest success. I'm trying to figure that out. Like, how can you be lazy and manifest something and you laying up or just chilling, scrolling all day, and there's no drive behind what you're manifesting? There is no focus behind what you're trying to speak into existence. I believe in all of that. But you got to have, not only do you have to have faith, but you got to have drive behind what you're trying to speak into existence. You can't be lazy and focused at the same time. It just don't work. And so what I've learned is I have to change my circle, or I have to change what I'm doing that caused me to become lazy. And oftentimes, do not disturb is a whole play. That's one of my biggest takeaways for 2023 is basically having my phone on do not disturb. Self-care, self-time, sitting alone with yourself so you can understand where you are. A lot of times, too, for me, I have to know what's going on in the moment. Because a lot of people are driving to a destination with no actual address in their GPS. So they're driving with no aim, with no focus. They just wasting time and wasting gas. The reality of it is we have to be major focused and laser focused. And if we're going to be able to go to a place that you desire to go to. And so for me, I said, man, I can't be lazy and focused at the same time. That's just not going to work, especially in going into a new year. It's just not going to work. And another thing is this, like, you have to want what it is that you're trying to accomplish super bad. I remember when I was trying to buy my house back in 2018, I stopped buying a lot of stuff. A lot of times people think I'm a sneakerhead or all the things. Like, you can like what you like, but at the end of the day, whether it's fashion, whether it is, accessories, watches, J's, designer, whatever your thing is that you like, whenever you're trying to make an investment, make something that's going to cause dividends to come in the near future, you have to be laser focused. Everybody got cut off. Not necessarily saying that we didn't talk, but I wasn't going out anywhere. I had a goal in mind, and my goal was I'm finna get this crib. It was attainable. I can taste it. I can feel it. I can literally taste me walking through the house that I was getting ready to purchase. So what did I do? I started looking at model homes. See, focus doesn't just say, I'm gonna write something down on paper. What you tune into, you turn into. So I started going to look at model homes. I started envisioning myself in this house before it even got built. But it required me to have a sense of focus and being able to change some of my behaviors. Certain behaviors was going to really cause me to be able to accomplish it. I would spend so much money on things that didn't matter. And the things that I spent my money on, it was like, it felt good in the moment. It felt good in the moment to say, yeah, I was able to accomplish this or buy that. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to buy this crib and by any means necessary. So it was really, I'm saving money every single week. I'm looking at the numbers every single week. I'm like, okay, how much is it going to cost for my earnest money? Okay, every single week it required a new level of focus. And the closer I got to accomplishing this goal, the more hungry I became. And that's how we got to be. You got to become so hungry and so focused to accomplish the things that you have in your head and on paper that nothing else matters. And that's what I'm saying. 2024, it's going to require a new level of focus, a new level of tenacity. Like, again, you can't be lazy and have drive at the same time. You can't have, a focus and then be lazy to say, like, today, I'm all week, I ain't doing anything. The money moves early in the morning. It requires you to get up. You got to get up. You gotta turn the TV off. You gotta stop scrolling. There is a level of focus that it goes into you accomplishing and buying the things and investing in the things. And I would like to say it like this. And if you invest in yourself in an expensive way, everything that you're trying to accomplish is gonna come to pass. Because it requires you to invest in you first. So before we get into 2024, make sure you have a level of focus that's going to take you from where you are now to where you're trying to go. And my question is, where are you trying to go in 2024? Wherever you're trying to go, it's going to require a new level of focus. Are you a barber? Are you a stylist? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a nail tech? Are you a leader in your community? Are you a father? Are you a mother? Like wherever you find yourself in those categories and beyond, it's going to take a new level of focus. And again, you can't be distracted by what's around you. Distractions take away from where it is that you're trying to go. And I don't care if nobody is I think I heard Eric Thomas say it like this. It doesn't matter who's not inviting you to the table. Create your own table. If you got the wood, you got the tools, you got the wherewithal mentally to build your own table, build your own table. And watch this, even building your own table requires you to have a level of focus. I'm not worried about everybody else. I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing, especially not in 2024. It's not happening. And you got to be the same way. So many people are comparing themselves to other people. Like you comparing yourself to everybody else and you robbing your own self from the true authenticity and the true success that you can accomplish by being you. You know, there's so many people waiting on you to accomplish and so many people waiting on you to do the things that it requires for you to get to that place. What is that place? It might require you to relocate to a whole nother state. It might require you to change your circle. It might require you to change your career because what that career you're in is not working. It's not working for you. You're trying to figure out, maybe I need a new role. Maybe I need to just figure out how to get closer to the boss, or maybe I could just create a pathway. Like, you're trying to do all these things, and the reality of it is that's not even a career path for you. Some things come into your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And maybe you're confusing what's supposed to be for a season for a lifetime. Yo, man, that job may not be for you. That career path may not be for you. But the reality of it is, if you invest in yourself and understand that it's going to take extreme focus to go to the next level, to go to that next round that you desire to be in, it's going to take another level of focus. Can't be lazy. You literally got to get up. I heard somebody say that the money moves early in the morning. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why people get up at 5:30 every single day versus 9 o'clock. You realize there's no traffic on the freeway at 9 o'clock? At 10:30 in the morning? 9 a.m. in the morning? It's because the money moves early in the morning. And it's not the tangible money, but even going to go work out. If you work out at 5 o'clock in the morning or 5:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock, whatever your regimen is, you still got time to get those emails done, to meditate, to focus on your day. And by the time you get done working out, focusing on your day, all the things, you already completed more than majority of the individuals in the United States. Because sometimes people feel as if they can recreate when the reality of it is the pathway has already been created. Don't recreate what's already working. The money moves early in the morning, and it's going to take extreme focus. I promise you, 2024, big doors are going to open up. Major opportunities are going to open up, but they're only going to open up for those that are super focused, laser focused. You can't be lazy and focused at the same time. Now, I understand. Somebody may say in the comments, bro, I'm having a lazy day. Bro, today I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you can't have a season of being lazy and then expect for success to come. Expect for opportunities to fall into your lap. You got to work your work. You got to work your pathway, because only you can do it. I can't do it for you. Your family can't do it for you. But the reality of it is, if you work your lane and become extremely focused for 2024, I promise you, big doors are going to open up. This is another episode of More Than a Barber. I'm your host, AP. Let's go.